Mrs. Mancini?
No.
Eczema or asthma?
No.
Do you take drugs?
No.
Alcohol?
No.
Are you an alcoholic?
No.
Would you say you're chronically depressed?
No.
Or unfulfilled in any way?
No.
Do you have trouble sleeping?
No.
Is it difficult for you to make a decision?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Dietary difficulties?
No.
Overeating?
No.
Undereating?
No.
Is sex a problem for you, Mrs. Mancini?
No.
Does that embarrass you by my asking?
No.
Okay. Do you have trouble relating to new people?
No.
Tell them the truth.
No.
No. What's your problem, lady?
My husband tried to kill me.
Your husband tried to kill you?
Yes, twice.
Why would he try to kill
I
you?
don't know.
Did you call the police?
No.
Why didn't you call the police?
Because I didn't think they would believe me.
Well, why wouldn't they believe you?
Because I ran away and changed my name. That was because of the man and his wife. They got poisoned.
Who got poisoned?
My husband and the other man's wife did. Pretty much.
You know what I feel like having?
What?
You know what I really feel like having?
What?
You know what I really feel like having right now?
What?
Champagne.
You're not from Alabama.
No.
Now, how did I know that?
Well, you see, 2 Christmases ago, my husband Tom, we've lived in Springfield before.
Oh, you had?
Yeah, twice actually. And I have 2 sons, and my husband tried to kill me twice too.
Oh, your husband.
Wait, oh my God, 2 P's. Pootie. My first shrink said that Pootie was a very unusual name.
You've been in therapy before?
Twice actually, but I have a question. How long do you think a person could live if they drank nothing but champagne and they didn't eat anything? Just out of curiosity.
Well,
Does a month seem like a long time to you?
Here's a question.
No.
You remember asking me if we really ever know anybody?
Not till you eat
You
something.
remember that?
Do you hear me?
You asked me if I thought that we
You're gonna
really
eat
ever
something
knew
even
anybody.
if it kills me.
And I've thought about it, and
You don't have to
I have to
taste
say
it.
that my considered
Just
big...
smell it.
No way.
Croissants, Lloyd.
Not on your life.
Pate.
Ixnay.
Look, just open your mouth. Take one bite.
No dice.
Strawberries.
Nope.
Ice cream.
Nope.
It's pistachio.
No way, Jose.
Lloyd, you can't keep doing this.
No. 1,000 times no.
I need you now.
Yet.
Please.
Norm.
You can't live on wine.
9.
this is very important, Cheryl. We've talked about the birth screen. It's a terrible shock to be ripped away from your home by that doctor with those rubber gloves and the pushing and the pulling, and Mommy is everywhere. You don't want to leave your home, no. You don't want to leave the safe, silent dark of Mommy everywhere, and Daddy, and everything is one, everything is sex, and you never want to leave for something unknown and cruel and cold steel. Tops pinch your skin, and they're pulling you by the top of your head, and everyone's screaming, doctors screaming, nurses screaming, Mommy screaming, Daddy screaming. They pull you out, they throw you in there, you're blinded by their fucking light, and you look down, everything's covered in blood, and it makes you want to scream, Cheryl. So why don't you scream, Cheryl? I'd like to try that again.
Not all champagne is champagne. They call it champagne. Sure. They call it champagne. I'll tell you what is interesting about champagne. Pain. It is painstakingly made. They take great pains.
Sam, it is a human being.
I'm a decent human being.
Sam, it's ought to be loved.
I deserve to be loved.
Now repeat after me. I was put on this earth to love and be loved.
Great pains! Believe me!
I was put on this earth. I was put on this earth.
And it is only in the region of Champagne where champagne is made!
Now say I am whole when I'm alone, when I'm a part of everything. Listen, Lafatelli, I want you to repeat that. I am whole when I'm alone, when I'm a part of everything.
Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute.
What?
You know what?
Would you?
Things just happen. People die. Bus drivers, they don't always know where they're going, do they? Even if they should. Even if they're driving a school bus. And even if you love somebody, they can still take a contract out of your life. And even if you've been kind to somebody, because they were there when you needed them,
Chris Hammers may have embezzled more than $1 million in more than 20 years as an accountant for the humanitarian organization. David Harbinger spoke with Roy Marigby, president of the Northeast chapter in Springfield.
It's Roy! Lloyd!
It's a shame. You know, damn shame. Sweet girl, very sweet girl.
Do you think this is something we should be wary of?
No,
Donating money to charity that's going to end up in private hands?
no. This is an isolated incident, one hopes, and we all plan to institute much tighter controls, so.
Police are still investigating the 2 Christmas killings that happened last year here in Springfield. More news after this.
Oh my God, Lloyd! Trish tried to poison us. It was her. It wasn't Tom at all. And they think we did it, and they were accomplices. We have to go to the police. We have to tell them that we didn't do it. So, Lloyd, it's time to say goodbye to Springfield, okay? Lloyd. Oh my God. Say goodbye to Springfield. Lloyd, say goodbye.
Street people, they're called. And Emily sure knows the story.
Shit on the floor, and you know it.
This is us. Don't you want to watch?
In the summertime, they seem to be everywhere. But where do they go in the winter? In shelters like this one, in storefronts all over the city. The needy, the cold, and the hungry come for food and comfort. How many people would starve to death if not for the efforts and dedication like individuals like Dr. Mahaly Madden?
Dr. M&M's.
Doctor, how many years have you been running this shelter?
6 years this Christmas.
And where do you get your funds?
Steal it.
Money's a funny thing. You know, a lot of people want to save the whales, but when you can tell me you can save a human being.
That's right. Now, what can people stay here and where do they come from?
Oh, all over. We have bank presidents, writers, you name it.
And what brings them here?
Life's been reckless with these people, some more than others. Often they carry no identification whatsoever. It's difficult.
I see.
We have one woman, I guess you could say she's like our mascot. She came to us on her first night. We didn't know who she was. No identification. We thought she was mute and deaf, but I'll be darned, a few weeks ago she didn't start talking in her sleep, and she talks a blue streak.
Really?
Who's to say these people can't lead normal, healthy lives again?
You say they can. Doctor, it's been a pleasure talking with you. I'm Anne Latcher Golden with Street Beat.
I'm torn.
Thank you so much there, and when we come back, we've got a woman who claims that she is Santa Claus, and Marge Van Bargen has a story.
Shit on the floor, and you know it.
You go to bed. No more secrets now. The whole world knows you can hear me. You know you can hear me because you spoke to me last night. What did you say to me? You said a man in a black mask. He's trying to hurt you, right? He follows you around when you're not here. Well, why is he trying to hurt you? Whose face is he hiding? Whose face is behind that mask? I have bad dreams too, Eve. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and I want someone to hold me. I remember what I did to someone once. Something I can't ever undo. Because you can't give back in life. But I made a promise. I would scrimp and save and deny myself anything and do everything I could, Eve, everything, if I could give one person back that life. 6 years ago on Christmas Eve, we opened the doors to this place, and who was the first person to walk off the streets and join us, Eve? Do you want to know my dream? Someday you'll trust me. Tell me all your dreams, all the good ones, so I can help you make them all come true. That's my dream. Oh, the TV people, they gave me tickets to a talk show. Would you like that, Eve? A talk show? How does that sound?
Hi there, and we're back with the author of Unrepentant Killer. Now, Sue, if you hadn't been acquitted, now, you still think that you still feel that
Yes.
same sense of purpose?
Purpose, yes.
And-
My husband was able to terrorize me and my kids because we were too frightened he might hurt us. But our rage was there, believe me.
Well, as was born out of your substance.
Look out here at all these faces. They're all potential killers. Again, I'm not recommending they do what all I did.
Well, perhaps you would have had
that fails, and imagine firing a bullet right between their eyes. Anyone. Bam! Right between their beady little slits. See? She's right, someone's going to get her. This time, you're going to get them. Say I'm a cold-blooded killer. Do you have a name? What's your name, love?
Good Eve.
Eve, okay. Eve, am a cold-blooded
Killer!